Thank you for supporting this channel, especially because I've been gone for like 12 years and still thousands of you have showed up to watch, comment, engage, and that's extraordinary. So I'm going to tell you where I've been, why that's a good thing, and how to make the most of this channel as we add new things. Here's a little bit of my story. I grew up in southern Indiana, think Kentucky, Anna, about as far away from anything yoga as you can get. And this was in the 90s, early 2000s. And then I went to Chicago for college. And while I was there, I had a full-on mental health meltdown, existential crisis. And to try to put myself back together, I was in therapy, all of that. But I also started exploring meditation and yoga asana. And yoga asana was the only place where I felt okay. So I used that to literally pull myself out of a pit. It changed my life, saved my life, and I've been dedicated to the practice ever since. In the beginning, it was an act of desperation to never go back to that place again. And over time, especially as the practice has really continued to work on me, it's become pure curiosity, joy, and wonder, and a desire to share that possibility with others. So I'm in Chicago, I'm doing yoga asana, I'm healing, and I wanted to get out of the city. I wanted a different life. I wanted to be somewhere where healing was accelerated and I could really change. So I made this wild, bold leap and moved to Maui. While on Maui, I got to study with amazing teachers and I began teaching, and I wanted to expand my career. So then I moved to the Bay Area, and that's where things really took off. And it was right after that move, when I wasn't teaching a lot, that I recorded all of the YouTube videos that you see in kind of the vintage style. Shortly after recording those videos, my teaching career took off, and that's where I've been the last 12 years. I've been in the trenches, teaching a lot. At one point in time, when I was in the Bay Area, I was teaching hundreds of students every week and dozens of private clients. Yoga, movement, breathing has been my livelihood since 2011. That's a long time. It's also a lot of people. And I've worked with more one-on-one clients than any teacher I know, and not by a small degree, probably 10x. What this means for you is I know what these things do in individual bodies, and I've worked in very close contact with people as well as in large groups, so I know what works. And that's what you're going to see with the recordings and new videos we're making. We're creating a whole therapeutic series, which are like my 3 poses for different things. Like when someone comes up to me, they're like, hey, my low back hurts, do this, this, and this. If you want a longer practice, go here. Hey, I sprained my ankle, do X, Y, and Z to recover more quickly. And then go here if you want something more. So there are incredible resources coming your way that we're adding to this channel that are really the product of all the teaching over these last 12 years. You're also going to see content-based lectures, and these are like the Cliff Notes version of office hours that we hold in the school. So when I was in San Francisco pre-COVID, I actually invested and created a brick and mortar school, and it was based on this idea that people would want to learn more, to be in smaller groups, get more individualized attention for their practice, because I was starting to teach these very big, very packed classes. And I wouldn't like that as a practitioner. I always wanted more opportunity to get to know my teacher, ask my teacher questions, and receive feedback. And so the brick and mortar was created for that. Then COVID happened. The good news is it all went online, and we've been able to preserve it, and that community has stayed together, which has created a very advanced conversation about what the practice means and the possibilities we can create through our practice. So a lot of the lectures you see, for example, the Anti-Fragile series, are from the conversation happening in this long-standing community. So how do you make the most of this channel? Number one, if you want to practice, there are new practices coming, and you can dive into those vintage recordings too. Number two, if you want to learn about how to expand your practice beyond the poses, beyond the movement, beyond breathing, that's what the content and lectures are for. I love hearing from you. Please write me, tell me what you're loving, ask me questions. I'm here for it. I'm so excited to be back. And again, thank you for your support over the years.